Just came back up.
Both GAs are up now.
Okay. Yeah. The active items stay super dark while they're on cooldown. And they all pop up when they're back. So Guardian Angel is up for both the frontliners, or two of the frontliners of CLG. Afro doesn't have one. Does have a Frozen Heart, and that's a really big deal. But yeah, Randuin's are big.
Okay, so this dragon, nobody needs to die for this dragon, for either team. They don't have to commit too much for it. Really, this dragon is about getting positioning for the team fight.
TSM got it, that's number 3. And the traps are already up. They're already there too soon for CLG to respond. And here comes Hanser. Looks for the play, gets headbutted, and gets pulverized around. They knock in Stixay, but he's going to be all right with this one. Now into the front line. Hanser taking so much damage. Going to get saved by Kunit for now. Now they've got to wait for the rapid fire to be back up. In goes them again. Svenskar forced to flash away. Darshan has GA, gets popped around. Knocked back now by Buster Shot as well. Bjergsen is low. Stixay gets hit up, but QS is out. He's still going to tag. He's trying to reset. He's going in for the resets. Yellow Star got another one. He's going for 3. Stixay. They can go ahead.
Smithy's popping up from his GA. Svenskar is going to try and stop him, but he's the only one.
He's going to go down. That's it. The ace for CLG. The clean it from Stixay.
And CLG proved you can change the players, but the faith remains. And they're going to walk to their second consecutive North American LCS championship.
What a beautiful play to put the faith on the rookie. The Rage Blade Tristana from Stixay. Put it all in his hands. Give him the rapid fire, give him the resets, and give him his first ever North American championship in his first season on CLG. Oh.
What a series. And what an ending. 46 minutes in, we said it was going to come down to one of those huge team fights. We spent the whole game and the whole series looking at Stixay not have enough. But then at the end, the team comes together, they empower Stixay, and he takes him home.
It was actually so surprising to me that TSM forced that. TSM had such a big advantage when they set up the Caitlyn traps. But Hanser went all in on Stixay. Stixay got off a good rocket jump. He buffered it with the Gragas ultimate coming in. He got right out of it. And then CLG were able to re-engage using the time around the Guardian Angels that they've been building all series long.
I completely agree with you on that, but with this stage and this moment, it was CLG who made the right decisions. Absolutely, TSM should not have continued on that initiation after they didn't catch the hyper carry that was on CLG.
The tension in that game.
But CLG win their second straight championship.
And the confetti is all deserved. The accolades are all deserved. And the question was, did CLG make the right choice when they tried to fix what wasn't broken? Out goes Pobelter, out goes Doublelift, in comes Huhi and Stixay. And they had been a top team for most of the split. They're the only one to beat Immortals in the regular season. You knew that element was there. And then after all 5 games for both playoff series against Liquid as well as against TSM, CLG had the grit and the determination to make it and take it home.
And it wasn't easy. And there were stumbles along the way. Stixay had poor laning phases in a lot of these games, but with the focus and the support of the team, that's why the team with the best AD carry doesn't just win. It's the team with the AD carry who can work best with his team.
And he worked so well. So, to hear from Counterlogic Gaming themselves on that win, let's head over to Dash, who's with the winning team.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2016 Spring Split LCS champions, Counterlogic Gaming! Gentlemen, a huge congratulations. I am going to pull Zix aside here real quick to ask him a few questions before we get to an interview with you in just a few moments. So Zix, defending champions, you guys come back with a new roster. You substitute 2 guys out. You 3-0'd last time. You had a hard-fought 5 games this time. But how does it feel to know that you've defended your title after making those roster swaps and building the team back up?
It feels so good. Holy. Honestly, like, it's been like an uphill battle the whole way. and nobody's really supported us through that except for the CLG fans. So it's really good to prove everyone wrong.
Absolutely, absolutely. You did it in grueling fashion there, a hard-fought series. But I have to ask you, with those roster swaps, with what happened in the preseason, with some of the dissenters that came about and said, you know what, this CLG isn't going to be the same. It can't be the same. You still did it. But I have to ask you, what's the identity of this roster? What changed, and why is this roster unique to any other previous CLG roster out there?
None of us are selfish at all. We only focus on teamwork, and I think that's the most important thing.
So, all right, so talk to me about this, because I think collectively the community would agree that when we look at CLG, we talk about this being the team play team, right? You guys are the ones who win through macro play, who are willing to take a back seat to any other player on the team. But you as a coach, how do you get in there and get the players to buy into that? How do you foster this kind of a team atmosphere as opposed to building up a superstar?
Well, we just treat everyone as a family, make sure everyone is super comfortable, and yeah, that's about it.
All right, well, as a family, you're going to be representing North America at the mid-season invitational. So as the coach, as the guy who's got the bird's eye view into everything, how do you feel CLG is going to fare on the international level? Are they going to put North America back on the map?
Well, a few weeks ago, probably 5 weeks ago, we made a goal, and it was win everything. So we won this, and now it's time to win MSI.
All right, it's time to win everything, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it first. Here first, rather. Again, in just a few moments, we're going to be setting up for an interview with all the members of the CLG team. But for now, we're going to throw it back up to the analyst desk to get their thoughts on this series.